One of our baskets will last hundreds of years. When I was about 8 years old, I saw my sister making a basket. We were raised on a farm in Robeson County, and while she made the basket, I and my younger sister watched her, and the next day we went and got pine needles and needle and thread, stole our mother's needle and thread, and we made us a basket. You have to have strong fingers to do this. Weak fingers can't do this. So we do use a longleaf pine needles. Herman, my husband, and I, we experimented a little bit with the longleaf and the shortleaf, and we found that the longleaf has a better texture. And it is a pine tree that has history with the eastern coast of the United States, and especially in North Carolina and Robeson County. Along with the pine needles, we use cotton twine, which in our area we call it tobacco twine. The tobacco twine is traditional to our people. I have one of my mother's baskets, and I don't remember ever seeing her make a basket. So that basket has to be at least 70 years old. We make small pine needle baskets that we put on chinaberry necklaces, and that's our basket necklace. And they're very tiny. These are the chinaberries. We process them. Herman processes them outside. It takes all day to clean them. And we dye them with tea, cranberries, pokeberries, blueberries, and coffee, depending on what color we want. The only dye we use is natural dyes. So it'd take me 2 days to make me 2 necklaces. This is the sewing basket. This would be used to keep scissors, thread in, your needles. It's called the Lumbee Traditional Sewing Basket. The basket is like this, is at Archives in Washington, D.C., along with a piece of Herman's pottery that represents our Lumbee tribe.
We do the gourd bowl and gourd dipper that we used in years past to use for drinking. It would be hanging somewhere near the water bucket, in which you'd be in the kitchen. We have to bring your water in from the outside, from either a well or a pump or a stream, and all the family used it for drinking. They tell us they weren't native to this country, but we found them growing somewhere. They washed ashore, or somebody brought them in a few hundred years ago, and we found that they were useful for a lot of different things.
The knowledge is not going to be lost with us. We sit in the museum and made baskets. Now that's a special treat too. We got to meet students from all over the world. And that's what we do. We like to meet young people and encourage them to go on to school and get an education, and also we want them to remember their roots, where they came from. We all have roots. It's like an oak tree. If that oak tree, if its roots decay, then that tree's going to fall down. If our young people don't learn and grasp onto those things, then our culture is going to fall down and it will disappear.